Jessii Vee, and yes, I am still dressed as Wednesday Addams, except this time I put on a scarf, and this scarf is actually available on our website right now. We actually have 4 different styles of Halloween scarves. I love them so much. I'm probably going to be wearing them all throughout my videos in October, but I think this one suited Wednesday Addams, so if you would like one, I've linked it down below. By the way, we currently have 22 more days until Halloween. We're getting so close, guys, so don't forget, if you would like one of the new Halloween mystery boxes, I've linked them down below. They're almost gone. They're going so quickly, guys, so thank you so much. It's probably my favorite box we've ever done for Halloween, so get it while you can. So today we're continuing our It's Near You series, this time talking about New Jersey. A lot of spooky stuff that goes on there, a lot of haunted locations. Before I get started though, I just want to mention that we have a huge giveaway happening for Yana. If you don't follow our Yana Instagram, it is Yana_group. We have so much going on over there, inspirational quotes, giveaways. So here are the rules for this current giveaway for October. So if you have your school officially registered with Jessii Vee Yana groups, you will be guaranteed to receive a discount code for the Jessii Vee merch site. Don't forget to submit this Yana form to yana@jessiivee.com. And at the end of October, I will be choosing 3 of those people. So there will be 3 winners who will receive a giant Jessii Vee prize pack. Each box will be worth over $100 in merch. And if you want any more information on this contest or you want to submit your school, don't forget to email yana@jessiivee.com. I have linked the website down below where you can go and download the form. By the way, once again, my dog is in the room with me while I'm filming because Ty is out, and so I have to have him near me because he's still a puppy. So if you hear chewing, slurping, barking, sniffing, it's all him. All right, so let's get into the haunted places in New Jersey. The first place is the Devil's Tree. I really don't like that name at all, but it is very significant to New Jersey because of how haunted it is. The Devil's Tree is located in Bernards Township, and legend says that the tree is cursed and harm will come to anybody who disrespects it. Now, allegedly, snow doesn't even fall around this tree. The snow will fall and melt instantly around touching it. So in the winter, there's literally a circle of just grass and the snow is everywhere else but near this tree. Apparently, this tree will actually throw people from it. And there's this one story I found of a man talking about this time that he climbed it and something very bad happened to him. He said, "As we sat on the branch, we began to hear noises coming from inside the tree. When these noises grew even louder, a big bang sounded and a burst of energy came from the tree, sending myself and my friends flying into the air." Apparently, when he crashed back onto the ground, he broke his ankle really badly. There's also this other story about a teenager who doubted that this tree was haunted at all. Do you hear him? He's chewing on his toy. In order to prove that he wasn't scared, he stopped his car while driving past it with his friends in the car and walked up to the tree and urinated on it. The tree apparently took revenge immediately. His car became absolutely uncontrollable. It accelerated on its own and made him crash into another tree down the road. Now, nobody was seriously injured, but the tree obviously demonstrated that you should not be messing with it. According to someone who visited the tree, they were haunted by the voices screaming from within the bark. Usually trees are inhabited by squirrels, birds, and other woodland creatures, but the Devil's Tree seems to have a much more sinister force lurking among its mangled branches. So when people visit this tree, odd things always happen, and apparently you shouldn't even get too close or touch the bark of the tree. People say that if they do touch the bark, they get this strange oil-like substance onto their hands, and when they go home and try and clean it, apparently it's really difficult to wash off. There is a legend of people who have taken hunks of bark off of the tree, and according to some, a specter has appeared near their bed at night in the form of an old man. So like if you steal a branch from this tree, a leaf from this tree, if you bring anything home from this tree, a creepy figure of this old man will appear in your room while you're trying to sleep. Does not sound too fun. I'm sorry, I love playing with my braids. Alright, so next we have the Woodbridge Cemetery Snake. This legend dates back to 1896, beginning with the funeral of a woman named Lulu Lorch. A snake is said to have wrapped itself around her casket, and anyone who looked the snake in the eye would meet their certain demise. And while this seems like super unlikely and just an old legend, apparently Lulu's 29-year-old brother looked at the snake and died of heart failure only 20 minutes later. That's terrifying. So apparently if you go to this cemetery, do not look at any snakes that might pass you you by, especially not in the eyes. Then we have Belmar's disappearing pond. According to Native American legend, a large pond once sat at the junction of 18th Avenue and Allaire Road. On a cold night, a massive flock of geese landed in the pond. The pond ended up freezing and these geese were trapped, but they worked together and flew off, apparently lifting the entire pond with them as they flew away. So obviously this is just like a fable about teamwork, but yeah, it's a very interesting legend in this area. Once again, I'm so sorry that my dog is chewing a toy right by the microphone. Alright, then we have the Toms River Terror. A haunting in the city made headlines several years ago when a family purchased a home in the neighborhood but fled after only a week, claiming there had been strange noises and occurrences. Allegedly, doors would open and shut, whispers could be heard through the vents, and eerie dragging and scraping sounds came from the basement. And apparently they had this paranormal team go to their house and they were able to capture this very creepy voice, which is terrifying. And lastly, we have Shades of Death Road. No one is quite sure how Shades of Death Road got its morbid name, but most stories agree that the area was once known just as the Shades, and that apparently after a series of fatal occurrences, they changed the name, but apparently the scary stories really differ from person to person. Some say that a number of murders took place along the road beneath the overhanging trees, from which the area got its original name. According to another account, the area was once a swampy area with countless mosquitoes, which led to a number of deaths due to malaria. And near this road, there's actually a small body of water called Ghost Lake, which is a man-made body of water that was given its name thanks to spectral pillars of vapor that are said to rise from its surface. And also near this road, there's a place called the Fairy Hole that is rumored to be related to Native American burial grounds and witchcraft. So yeah, this road just has a lot of bad history around it. So yeah, I wouldn't drive down there. Anyways, guys, those are all of the creepy places in New Jersey. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you would like a Halloween mystery box, they're going so quickly, I've linked it down below, but I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!